Alright guys, welcome back to another Heaven's Arena, going on number 16, going long and strong. We only are going to get even stronger. Before we start tonight's tournament, I do have a few things to announce. I don't know if you guys have been keeping track of the Frosty Frostings. Mike is quiet again? Why does it keep doing this? Okay, hopefully that's a little bit better. But I don't know how many of you guys have been actually paying attention to the Frosty Frostings Twitter page, but I have officially put us in the running for Pokken Tournament DX. So pretty much by the listing, it's immediately from my account being already on there. Pokken, it looks like Pokken is here to stay when it comes to Frosty Frostings. They've continued to give us so much love, and Frosty has always been a really strong tournament for the Pokken Tournament community. So hopefully you guys can go ahead, clip this, send it out. We will be back at Frosty's, and I will be your official TO for the tournament. Double, we want to give a super huge thanks to Double for all these long years of this service, and now he would like to pass on the torch, and what better place to put it than into my hands, because I really do have a lot of things planned for you guys when it comes to this game. But for now, you guys can rest nicely knowing that Pokken Tournament will be back at Frosty's, and I have a little bit of something coming on in the later weeks. But anyway, finally getting on with the tournament. First, we are going to have Niet versus Princess Knight. We already got the matches set up. I'm trying to make sure I don't lose my controller, though. All right, going into game one. Oh, hold on. Why no gameplay? Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, luckily the match hasn't fully started yet, and the match is now up. Princess Knight with the Suicune and Niet having a little bit of fun here, going with the Mewtwo instead, and what the classic, going in with the homing to grab an immediate barrier. But do we have these loops though? Looking a little bit dicey, but you know what? Just as much as that Focus Blast is, Fire Spin, not gonna work much against a water type, but you know what? Types don't matter when it comes to Pokken Tournament DX. I do believe Suicune does have a natural duck to go under Hyper Beam, but it looks like that's not going to matter. Niet already showcasing, we don't need to know the loops. We just need to know great old neutral, the ye old neutral. And not only that, reactions to go straight into the Drain Punch and throw. Are you against the wall? Yes, you are. Fire Spin shenanigans. Double barrier to Hyper Beam. Princess Knight is not looking too good. But you know what? We are still going to go for the check. But Drain Punch again, catching you out of the skies. We don't have the Just Frames, but we still catch the anti-air. Princess Knight on burst. Yes, we gotta activate it here. The perfect block. Hold on, I'm about to say triple double. We better not choose to do it again, because those are punishable. 2x, hard knockdown, and the straight up side strike. We don't care. You don't have the life to survive this. And that's gonna be game one going to Niet. But that's a really big surprise going into the Mewtwo. Really interesting. Alright. See what she can do here. Princess Knight pretty much just being kind of oppressed just by neutral and the overall moveset that Mewtwo has to offer. Okay, sidewise, gonna lock you down just a little bit and caught you flinching. Okay, jump in, JY. Not only caught you flinching, caught you pressing a button on the way in. This is a good change up from round 1. But again, Niet just going for reactions versus reactions. But this time, throwing out maybe one too many buttons. Oh, hold on. I had a fear of neon black just a moment ago. Okay. 6X. Natural combo. Doesn't do too much damage. Back fist to the face. You're not going to do anything on wake up. Gotta be careful about that. Alright, Eevee gonna attack on a little bit of extra damage. Again, ooh, Donkey Kid's gonna be punishable, but we're late on the punish. It's a little bit different when you're playing a different character, isn't it? Ooh, and watch your legs. You weren't having those steel-tube, those heavy-duty boots on. Alright, but so far, Princess Knight being able to find a way through this Mewtwo. Ooh, could have punished it. JX landing on the other side. TEC, and was very confident in that throw break as well, pushing you closer towards the corner, and the donkey kicks do reach, but won't be able to get a full combo. A little bit too low against the wall. Okay, hard knockdown, going into the telekinesis command grab, but late on the 6X. That actually does work. It's Mewtwo CA is actually a low, so the rising of that move actually went over it. Okay, jump over. Oh, wait, the cross up on the DP. Where do you think you're gonna be hitting? Okay, Icy Wind, fast approaching, being able to stuff out the forward Y. Drain Punch actually hitting another JX, but this time we immediately CA on the reaction. Psycho Cut, not gonna do anything. Gotta be careful though. Now we get the double shots. Burst? No burst reaction on that. Unfortunate. I think there was actually plenty of time to actually get a burst reaction on that. Alright, Niet on set point with the Mewtwo. But running straight first into a waterfall, I don't think you're going to be training under that. And another Hydro Pump being punished, getting pushed closer to the wall. Hold on. Oh, wall spot? No. Oh, was able to find a hit. Gonna back up just a little bit. 5X ran into it. The PSP is a little bit high on Suicune's side. Reshi is gonna anti-air and get rid of the Focus Blast. But you know what? This is really good. Attack down, back to neutral because of the Eevee. And you try to cancel it out on the dive kick. So now we're wasting a whole bunch of meter. Really great for Princess Knight. And there we go. Just walking away, knowing that you want to use this. Oh no, you're done for. JX, Blizzard for the finish. Don't even need the dive kick. But so far, so good. Princess Knight being able to find a way through the Mewtwo. Just as a little sneaky pick. Oh, but okay. We are just playing the Mewtwo's at the moment. Well, we're going from one side of the coin to the other. Switching off to the Shadow Mewtwo. But you know what? This might be a little bit of a worse matchup because I would say regular Mewtwo has a little bit more neutral, but this one's all about the specials. And the one thing about Shadow Mewtwo is that he does do a little bit of damage to himself when he does it. Surprisingly, Princess Knight going for the regular CA other than the Miracle. Oh my goodness! Even though if you got an anti-air, we were all the way outside that anti-air range. But you know what? Not mattering. Over, under, grab. Okay, gonna probably set up the pillar after this. Oki. No, we set up the Electro Balls. Watch out. And it does an amazing job stuffing out those CA counter frames. Oh, shoulder, but no hit. But then we get the JY. Do you still punish from this? No, you're just gonna get the throw and get up out of there. A little bit of extra damage. Oh my goodness. Because of the extra walk speed that Shadow Mewtwo has, it doesn't matter that Mirror Coat is immediately activated. We just walk around and punish. But now, back again, Niet on set point. This time on the Shadow Mewtwo, fully charged. Ooh, probably wanted to do the instant air dash for the barrier in the air. Shadow Mewtwo's is a little bit different. Have to go for those grabs. The regular ones, when it's a little bit of a light charge from Suicune. But Princess Knight finding the damage. Another Will-O-Wisp gonna erase it. Tried to run away, but where do you think you're going? Pillar again. CA against the wall, going for the immediate burst. It is time to show you the destruction. Frieza ball coming at you. 100. Destroyed all the people down there, but somehow, you know, Jirachi revived him. All right, Sylveon gonna make sure we're gonna have a little bit of defense on our side, but it looks like it's not gonna matter. The throw just to add salt to the wound, and it's not gonna matter because that's gonna be a crit throw. Niet winning on the secondaries for tonight. First game of the night. Hey man, you never know what someone's playing, you know what I mean? All right, next up we are going to have Oradians versus 99 Dash. And in the meantime, while we are getting these matches set up, please, if you can, these Matcherino codes, make sure that the players get paid. You do not have to spend a dime. Nothing. No dineros. You can, and I much appreciate it, but you know what? If there's anything better than money, it's free money. All right. Okay, Irradiance 99 Dash going into hold on, let me go ahead and get the Matcherino for there we go. All right, so back to the match. Pikachu breaks in. I feel like this matchup is a little bit different when it comes to certain things, especially when being able to have this field phase. Breaks in has a very good mobility projectile to evade some of the straightforward ones that Pikachu has to offer. But we got to be very careful when it comes to that. Oh, trying to swat a mouse with the fly swatter, but JX, oh, and hit him right out the air. Stay low to the ground if you can. Okay. Oh, okay, I like it. Fire Blast, knowing that you're gonna get a little bit of hang time. Careful. 5X, not tech. Ooh, and against the wall too for some extra damage, but gotta be careful. That Jirachi is at the sorry, not the Jirachi. I was gonna say the Dragonite is at the ready, but probably gonna save it for Pikachu's burst activation. Oh, might be able to be. All right, we're able to block it. Fire Blast, extra chip. Jirachi, yep. All right, you gotta be careful. Any large distance projectile, if he has the reactions. 8X plus. All right, gonna attack on the plus frames. Where are you gonna go? Ooh, and broke the throw at the last minute. Firecracker show for the flamethrower finish. 8 seconds left on the clock, and it's looking pretty dicey for 99 Dash. 5 seconds left on the clock. Perfect block this? Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! Is it enough? Is it enough? And it is enough! The buzzer beater on 99 Dash with the last minute homing. Ooh, low. JX missing its target. CA. That one first? I swear he pressed it a little bit sooner. But you know what? JX, the oh no. Oh, ooh, the tech. 99 Dash kind of The double, I'm about to say the double DP for the combo. Okay. Trying to cover in, forward Y, being able to hit. Ooh, and playing a little bit of footsies with that, and the hit confirm on the 5X. Beautiful stuff for 99 Dash on the finish, taking game 1. Okay, 99 Dash is here to play. I love to see it. I love to see it. Alright, going into game 2, 99 Dash showcasing a lot of movement and a lot of aggression when it comes to fighting against this. But you know what? He's gonna have to change it up maybe just a little bit when it comes to the Irradiance Lucario going on for the switch. Side Y already, or a spear. Not a button I'd use often, but you know what? Irradiance is yeah, I would take Irradiance as a better Lucario than I am. Oh my god, that was not very tense. Try to get the throw. Force palm, Oki. Going for guesses. Plus frame from the shoulder. Plus frames again. Okay, no hit, no conversion, but we do get the double dash grab. Charge up, Oki. Trying to test your reactions again, and perfect block from Irradiance. Oh my goodness, pressing buttons on the other side when it comes to that fully charged 6X just outside of the range. Okay. Another throw, dash up. And another throw. 99 Dash is getting these grabs scooped and going for the DP even after how many 5X's, or I should say grabs, were already coming his way. Alright, Bone Rush Slam, trying to go for a little bit of extra chip. Going instead just to get a little bit of meter, not that he doesn't already have full ones. Gotta be careful. No, oh, that was nice. A late anti-air. Empty jump just to get the throw again. Oh my goodness, the force palm just completely in close range somehow. Alright. Both players activating their burst. Jirachi, both Jirachi for Jirachi. Alright, but one hit, one with punish. There you go. Outside the range of force palm means no combo. They're trying to get just outside each other's buttons. Alright, burst for burst. Both of them are spending it. Both of them are blocked. And even on the plus frames afterwards, 5X hit. Outside the range, Bone Rush doesn't hit. But he was able to get the last minute 5Y. And now it's back to 1-1. Alright. Going his last game. Ooh, Thunderbolt being able to cut through. Already trying to get a little bit of synergy. Lucario's high stance is actually able to build him synergy. Not the fastest, but it does give him a certain amount. And anytime he does with that force palm in field phase, it builds him even more synergy. So we know right now he's trying to get a little bit of meter to contest against this Pikachu CC. And right there, you can see that they're practically even when it comes to burst meter right now. But catching the backdash means that Radiance is gonna have his burst first at the ready. And you know what? Another high stance that actually does build meter is Pikachu, and it is faster than Lucario's. Oh no. Oh, but the late, not gonna be able to hit. Activating burst, knows that this Rage and this Jirachi could mean a lot. And yeah, Radiance knows the danger too. Something could happen. Oh, dash up burst? No burst, but does activate it there. 99 dash is blocking. Ooh, plus frames means that you pressed a button. What are you doing? And all that, 99 dash taking the life lead. Gotta be careful. And the burst exhaust stopping your chances. Or Radiance now on set point. Ooh, hits through. I think it even went under that forward wide. Again, gotta be careful. Trying to change it out. Too high. Very high, actually. But again, getting out of the corner. Pikachu using very unique movement to get out of there. Oh, but this time, you're not escaping this anti-air. Perfect block. Not that time. And catching the backdash. 99 dash has full meter, and we know that we can get it immediately back if we try to use it. But not there. Again, not being able to combo and waking up with the burst. Gonna try to make full use of this Jirachi. And that shield's looking very low. He's got to be careful for what he gets hit on with next. Hit. Confirm. Doesn't wall splat. Ooh, tried to go for it, and it's outside the range. Beautiful spacing from 99 dash. Oh, but he has to deal with the Lucario, and any bit of damage that he actually takes will put him into rage. Just trying to jumping again. But you know what? It kind of makes sense. Lucario doesn't have the best air option to deal with it aside from JY. 8x plus. Tries to go for the tech, but it's a late one. Out of there. Just outside Force Palm. Grab? There was no grab. The fear got to him. But he doesn't need to do anything if all he's trying to do is block. I understand. I respect it. Oh, triple Thunderbolt. And again, 99 dash has meters, chooses to use it early, and I understand. Outside, could have been a better punish, but we immediately had the hit for the Thunderbolt. And the oppression, the fear, the immediate jump. Why? Going super deep. Okay, you know, I like it. Being able to get a little bit of meter. You're not going to be able to build burst in this phase, but oh, 99 dash with that grab is going to give him a good amount. And the whiff of the Electro Ball caught him dazed and confused. Oh, kill? And it does! 99 dash beating the Lucario. Man, guys, I am telling you, look, watching 99 dash glow up, amazing. Okay. And before our scheduled break, we're gonna go ahead and have the next one, which is gonna be Deadly Shock versus TEC. Set, boom, boom, boom. Start the match. Oh, 2-2. This is not a best of 3. Hold on, guys. Let me reset. There we go. All right. Now, this is going to be a very interesting match, at least in my case. Deadly Shock. Usually more of the birds of a feather flock together, but this time we're going for the down low in the dumps in the swamps when it comes to the Blastoise. Ooh, no shell shock. Definitely not going to be able to hit one of those, especially when you have a moving counter like Scizor. And depending on how well this works, I'm not exactly sure. Another throw on the side. Staples, set up. Going for the withdrawal, and another shell shock. I'm going to go ahead and get punished. Gotta stay in that mid-range, and definitely where Blastoise has a hard time reaching. Not choosing to go for the Bug Bite to get the defense buff himself. Okay, CA, and again, not working too well when it comes to the CA for Tech. Oh, in the air, doesn't get the combo, but I guess this spells a chance for... Hold on, the setup? Hold up, what you got? Let me know. Not too much. Cubone, come here. Oh, jumping over. Hold on. Wait. What are you supposed to do about this? Oh my goodness. Shoulder. Not gonna get a combo. 15 seconds left. What are you gonna do? I think he's so confused about what's going on that even Tech was like, wait, this is working for a second, but still being able to find the round. Okay. Again, when you're using Blastoise, you're going to have to take the good and the bad, especially when it comes to projectiles. Big meaty claw, comboed into the metal claw. Jump over, again, those aren't going to work. Too heavy and too long on the way down. But you know what, Deadly Shot, trying to find a way through this Scizor, especially one that has been practicing this character over and over again. Cubone comboing, hitting from the back, activating the burst. We need to go Mega. We have to find a way to deal with this character just outside the range. No punish, but it hits. And luckily, Tech immediately bursts, so we're going to avoid some of the danger. Just outside, burst activation? No. And going just over the 2Y, not going to matter at all about your plus frames. Sending the buzzsaws your way, chipping you down even further, keeping you stuck against the wall, and another with shell shock just to add insult to injury. Oh, sorry, that was a swap. That was TEC taking game 1. Oh, alright, and you know what? Deadly Shock's saying, alright, we've had enough. We've had our fun. We know that we're not going to be winning this match against you, so we're going to go back to our own ways. About to say, one thing's for sure, being able to have that Tatsumaki, being able to get through certain projectiles can definitely help in a moment's notice, but you still gotta get past the aggression, the oppression, the forward-moving Scizor metal bug coming at you. Throw, okay. Air legs, being able to come through. The 2X, oh my goodness, that could have been a huge punish. All right, and that's gonna be, Flare Blitz actually being able to deal with some of the shenanigans on Hover Dash, but you know what, Tech, he's too good, too calm and collected, and now is already on set point. Going over, fully charged, misses. That means you're gonna be right against the wall between Scizor and a block, but okay. Finding a needle through in the haystack, getting the throw. Gotta be careful though. Tatsu getting CA'd, hard knockdown, and being able to get a Swords Dance right behind it. Air to air, Tech's favorite pastime, and gonna get the full conversion. No Bug Bite, decides to go for extra damage on the wall. Yeah, that was a pretty nasty setup. I would have bursted that too. Be careful. And already so far so done. Okay, Diglett, all right, we are in 2025, I understand, and you know what, it's TEC playing his own game, and that's just gonna be it. Hey, Hey, he can use whatever support he wants. I just know it just somehow works in his favor. But all right, guys, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back after we are able to get some more replays. Remember, if you can, typing in !Matcherino to make sure you are able to provide some cash for these players. Requires no wallet, only your time. Only your time. If you look right over there, that means 5 people have claimed their Matcherino codes. If you do claim your Matcherino codes, it puts 25 cents towards the pot. And you know what? Who doesn't like some money? You know, a little bit of extra change to go ahead and get your McDonald's meal. Do it for the players. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Took some time to get more replays, but... Oh, what's going on? Oh, by the way, look at that, guys. $41, 75 cents. But you know what? I appreciate the donation, but I still need you guys to get that Maturino codes. I need you guys to realize one thing, and one very important thing. I am the only one. Heaven's Arena is the only tournament to have real Maturino codes. Not to, you know, to downplay any of the other tournaments, but you can get money in here for free. For free. But I digress. Give me a few moments to finish this last bit. Oh, you know, I was done already. Never mind. I was cooking already. All right, so. Okay, staying on winner's side. We are going to have, and unfortunately, I had slowed down the bracket because I wasn't being a proper TO. It ain't easy doing this stuff, guys. I'm gonna tell you. It ain't easy, but I do it for you guys. I definitely do it for you guys. What is going on here? Oh, here we go. All right. All right. Next up, staying on winner's side, we are going to have 99 Dash versus TEC. Okay, now, these guys, I'm pretty sure they've met plenty of time in other tournaments, but you know what? You gotta love it when it's for Heaven's Arena specifically, because we know we got that money on the line. Money on the line means more people working harder. And not only that, but dirty setups. We trying to see all of it. Okay, approach. One thing about this, Pikachu having Nuzzle as a command grab, a forward advancing command grab at that, means we can try to catch these hover cancels just like he caught it there. Already a really good start for 99 Dash, but you know what? That's the best part about having staples. Oh, snatched up and tossed to the ground against the corner. Hover cancel already in your grill. We're trying to see what you ate last month. That's how close we are. Okay, Metal Claw just outside the burst wave as well. No combo. DP? There was no DP on that. But dash up 5x just in range for the U-turn. Okay, approach, trying to get any amount of damage possible. We already expended our burst and TEC has a full bar of meter. Okay, Lapras, interesting choice. Plus frames, plus chip. Oh, but still in range of the staples. 13 seconds left on the clock. TEC doesn't need to do much to win this round, but it just means that he will not have Nia. Yep, Ninetales gonna allow us to sit across the mirror. We're gonna just go ahead and have a nice kumbaya while we whittle down the clock, but you know what? We're still able to get the round. TEC taking first blood. Oh my god, that was a deep command grab. Already in your face, double grab, 99 Dash. About to turn it into 100 dashes, coming to you real quick. Okay, just in, yep, U-turn, nice stuff, good reactions, and getting the side switch. But even better, 99 Dash getting the combo. Being a little bit of danger. I'm surprised hitting out that bug bite and another dash up throw. You can only take so many of those before they start to hurt. And the homing Oki being able to even out the rounds. Good stuff from 99 Dash. Okay, a little bit of fear. I would have been afraid a little bit too. Just outside. Snatch? No, we were able to tech it midway through, coming in on the homing. and doesn't have any sword stance to his name. Tried to meet him up, but a hover dash cancel, being able to get the immediate punish on the 6Y and healing up just a little bit too with that bug bite. Jumping out, no JX on the Metal Claw. Okay, you like air to airs? I got one for you too, but you know what? Talk to the Will-O-Wisp. We don't want anything to deal with you for the next 2 seconds. Alright, burst, not gonna jump. DP, no, and just walks up knowing that he's gonna go back to that CA. Extra damage plus burst plus wall means that we are getting even more damage with these crit grabs. Another one? No, we jump out. Getting out of harm's way. Lapras, you know what? I like it. Are you gonna get in the air? No, you want to go ahead and block it, and once you do block the support, it is done. No more hits afterwards. Air to air, 13 seconds left on the clock. 10 seconds left. You've got to do something. If your name is TEC, 6 seconds, and we are choosing the block, running away for our lives. The throw, is it going to be enough? And it's not. 12 HP to your 10. A higher HP character means that you are able to have a bigger pool when it's down to the wire. 99 dash, cutting it so close. And that was a extra rage damage as well. That was supposed to be the throw to handle it all. All right. 99 dash showcasing that he can play with the best of them. And right now holding a game lead to TEC. Is nothing to fall short of. Okay, no confirm on the bullet punch, trying to combat it with some of these projectiles, but 99 dash has been getting throw after throw. I believe the mind game is there. No electro ball, but able to get the dash up throw. Oh my gosh, this man said, I don't care where you're going, I'm going to grab you. Plus frames. Making you get crossed up. TEC, nice wall splat, 5x, and he's severely in the lead. He almost got another grab trying to chase down the CA, but there we go. Hit confirm on the bullet punch, and now we're able to bounce you down and back up like a basketball. Hit, burst. All right, gotta be careful. CAs are not gonna be an option, especially if you can react in time. And the homing breaks through. Lapras. Okay, gonna be able to get plus frames from this and a little bit of chip. 17 seconds left. You gotta be scared. We have a fast reacting Pikachu right now. 6. Okay. 5x can reach from here. Oh my gosh, he could have. But he doesn't want to get hit by any type of conversions. He still does have a sword on his back, which means he can still combo from a distance. Metal Claw, gonna do it? Yes, it will. 2x, looking real dicey, but you know what? TEC is still in it. Summoning Lapras, just in case you do want to get that, and a good Thunderbolt to cut through the staples. Back and forth, smooth criminal. We're getting just outside that 5x range. Oh, jumping right over your own throw with the nuzzle, and nice hit confirm, or I should say nice conversion going into the combo. Another DP. Did that win? It actually won. Hold on. All right, sweep the leg. Mr. Miyagi wouldn't want it that way, but you know what? TEC putting you against the wall. Okay, another throw. So far, all of these throws have been very successful. And Pikachu's throw actually is quite damaging. What, about like the same, maybe actually more than Lucario's throw. The double dash up throw, and that's going to be the rest of your life. 99 dash on set point versus TEC. Homing, oh my god, uses it all. But you know what? Out of there, dashing forward. So far, TEC on the bug bite. You're gonna go against this wall. Double DP? No, you're gonna be still put into the corner. Safe jump. Jumps right out. Throws your bug bite attempt. My man is playing immaculate right now, but the staple's gonna back you off. This is not your playground to be around. Okay, walking and blocking, trying to catch you off guard. Looking for the right moment. Thunderbolt's probably to sneak in past these bullet punches. All right, spent the sword, which means that we won't be able to have a combo conversion. Dash up, grab right after armoring that 2x, and it's looking real good if your name's 99 Dash. Jumped over in a crit, and you were able to take the corner. Lapras, yes, no. All right, Lapras. Gonna go right into the Ninetales? No, no Ninetales yet. The DP on the crit, 18 seconds left, and you have a big, huge life total. Perfect block. Oh my god, the inching forward, and he's able to catch the unblock. 13 seconds. Oh my god, he's inching so close. Plus frames. You gotta activate Ninetales here, yes. But with only 10 seconds left on the clock, what are you supposed to do? And you know what? 99 Dash is just gonna commit to block. There's gonna be a long animation, and it's all over. 99 Dash 2-0 over TEC. That is an upset. Oh my goodness. The amount of throws coming out of this man. Okay, man, I don't know how you're gonna top that, but next up is gonna be Verdigris versus Niet. Dash after dash after dash with the grabs, man. It's crazy. It's crazy. Alright, here we go. And once again, Niet going with the sleeper picks for tonight. This time on the Suicune versus Verdigris's Braixen. Now, one thing's for sure, I don't know how good this matchup is for Suicune. For a character that actually has a little bit of counter zoning for Suicune, Field Phase probably looks really tough for Suicune. But going in with the Whimsical Cheer still, all right. But we know how to use the CAY, Oki, 5X. But you know what? Okay. No wall splat? Nope. Oh, that was plus. And Verdigris choosing to disrespect the plus frames. But the immediate JX. We care about no combos. We care about no Oki. It is nothing but neutral, says Niet. Okay, very low firecracker show. Okay. Oh, and we already have burst. Hold on. This might just end in this phase. But this PSP might just be it. Yes, it will. It will take you out of dual phase. Oh, but I'm about to say, wait, can Boomerang activate Mirror Coat? I'm actually not too sure, but we're going to keep that thing on us. 1, 2. Burst, just because we know we're going to lose a little bit of time on it. And able to take the corner and the round for Verdigris. Okay. Oh, yeah. And Golf Swing catches really high. Tried to sneak in a CAY just to see if you were able to escape the situation. But double Sunny Day. Oh, okay. No hit. Out of there. No, but no punish. Just outside the range. We're playing a little bit of a footsie game, but we're not being able to get the hits that we want. Oh, no. This is a lot of damage. I thought it was going to be a lot of damage. But you know what? Verdigris is the type to try to showcase his Magneton combos and usage. You know what? Who am I to fault him? But hopefully we might see the screen coming up right here on the win. Are we going to see it? Yes, no. Gathering Jin Cheer skill. Hold on. It might be next. Avoiding Magneton support. There we go. And going right back into the match. You know what? Magneton isn't completely useless. But again, when you're using breaks in, I suspect that you are able to utilize it better than most characters. But you know what? Niet deciding he's done playing games. He's gonna go ahead and stop with the jokes, but we're gonna go into a real match. But so far, Niet getting blessed by Nia on the whimsical cheer with Umbreon and a little bit of synergy to start. Fully charged, not being able to get the crumple, but we do get the crit on the 2x. Hit. Oki, gotta be careful. Command grab acrobatics. We're hanging you up like a picture. You're looking good for you and the family. Magneton again not being used, but misjudging the timing of the armor when it comes to Magneton means that we were able to trick our opponent a little bit, but we're not going to be able to get out of the air escape, haunting you like a hawk. Alright, going in so far. And we all know that the mobility that this character can have, and not only that, being able to negate projectiles. Ooh, hit, block. Gotta be careful. Oh, that did hit on the ground. Hit. Oh, but nice double dash CA cancel coming from Verdigris. And changing the phase right back again, but he won't be able to use Magneton. But there we go. The support's off and Firecracker Show does a combo. It actually does. And that means you're going to reduce the chance of him coming back with the support. But the question is he even going to need it? That combos? Okay, feeling a little bit of danger. Watch out. Oh, and that is gonna leave a mark. Gonna send you to the category 5 and shoot you down with the arrow of truth. Ooh, flying in first class, no worries, but the light screen gonna stop it. Umbreon siphon off some of that synergy means you get nothing, and we all know that Braixen does not have an anti-air, but even worse so, it is gonna be light armor that's not gonna work against it, evening out the rounds. Oh, it looks like the screens changed just a little bit, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and switcheroo. There we go. Isn't that a move, too? That's a Pokemon move, right? Switcheroo? Switcheroo is a Pokemon move, yeah. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. Nice, good usage of the Fury attack. Gonna actually deal enough. Oh, that was a beautiful escape too, using the Ghost Dash. Ooh, okay. Finding out what to do, catching the backdash, Firecracker, pull in. Oh no, decides to keep the dual phase. I like the idea, and being able to get a little bit of extra damage, paying a little bit more taxes on this throw, and getting the attack buff. Throw? Oh, right. It's a little bit too far, especially for Braixen's arms to reach. Boomerang. Fully charged JX, being able to CA through the entirety. Command grab? You look good up there. The Fennekin would be proud. Whoa, 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 hold up. The Oki's still coming through, or at least the Tornado. And again, another acrobatics for the finish. Are you dead? You are dead. Oh my goodness, the pressure. I didn't even know that Tornado was still coming. Oh my gosh, knocked you in the back of the head while you're just trying to place a neutral. And these Spirit Shackles being able to get through multiple projectiles. Dash out. Again. Oh, okay. Tried to, knowing that he can't really grab it, he's trying to, you know, find a way to actually still press his advantage. 2. Fire spin? No. Decide to walk away, get your space, try to get a little bit, try to tack on, you know, some extra taxes on there. Oh, what great whiff punish. Is it gonna hit? It actually does. I still get surprised anytime. And a clash on the CA, not being able to move out of the way of the frenzy plant though. But the synergy down and slow debuff can only last so long. But anti-air, enhanced flamethrower, and along with the damage, all right, gotta be careful if your name's Niet. Back against the wall, use the burst wave, tries to reset, and he does. This is still combo, and it does. This is gonna actually be a great amount of damage, and it's gonna lock down that Magneton support, not like it was gonna be used anyway. Coming through. Oh, a sneaky flame charge in the air. Alright, burst, only because we know we're gonna exhaust it soon. Want to tack on a little bit of extra chip. Dash out. Oh my gosh, the use of the burst exhaust was immediate. Umbreon, yep, just to give me a little bit of breathing room. 1,000 arrows, or I should say 100 arrows. Hit on the 4X, and that's going to be it. 2-0 for Niet. Verdigris, you know I got love for you, man, but I don't know about the magnet. Oh, okay. We're continuing the matches with Verdigris. This time going on the loser's side. Verdigris versus Radiance. Okay, here we go. Alright, this is gonna be their final run. One of these guys are gonna be going home, or I should say going to bed. Alright, and from personal experience, I'm not so sure, you know. Well, you know what? For Lucario, this matchup isn't too bad. Lucario does have certain things, just like that. Could have been a throw punish, but instead going in with the homing to tack on some extra damage. Bone Rush, nice. Wait it out, and he does. Small, minute things in this matchup, especially when it comes to punishes on both sides. Okay, back up. Fire spin! Decides to get a lot of it and does not go for the grab punish, but instead Bone Rush. Oh, backdash. I like it, knowing that he's gonna have that that CA reaction. All right, Miss Magic is holding down the neutral, tacking on more chip damage, seeing your CA, and we decide to dash up 1. I was gonna say 1, 2, but the fire spin immediately jumps out. We want nothing to deal with it. We want no qualms. And amazing wait, patience from a Radiance, getting the throw. 15 seconds left on the clock. Force palm, and you took it fully from the face. Okay, a little bit of neutral. Tried to get him on the other side, but to no avail. Isn't able to escape. Bone Rush, anti-air. Not gonna get the triple flip. Oh, hold on, wait. There's too many CAs going on. The neutral jump was going crazy. Fully charged CA against the wall. Jumps out. Anti-air DP instead. What you doing up there? All right. No back Y would have hit on the landing if he actually saw it incoming. No DP, no CA either. If you are very close to breaks in boomerang in front, you do have time to see CA or even possibly jump out. All right, activating Mega Mew. Ninetales, all right, holding true, and burst right on top of it. What are you gonna do? You're gonna get hit by a crit super with attack buff right on top of it. With rage, oh my goodness, your life. Losing so much of your HP, gotta be careful. Multi-hit can hit through, but able to release it on a quick CA, and you woke up with a button. All the damage gone and all the comeback for Verdigris. Okay, back out. And you know what? If you're able to do a late or at least immediate fireball, it does punish the witch runaway, the witch dash away. Okay, Bone Rush Slam, a lot of damage, has the crit on deck, but we are a little bit far away from getting our synergy. And Verdigris at any moment can activate his, but you know what? It's not gonna matter too much right now. Does activate burst, does have rage, double, triple dash even. Oh, a far distance 5x, and that's gonna spell a lot of taxes being taken away from your credit. Oh, that might actually be a whip punish. Oh, it's not. You're able to block. And a Radiant's just walking away knowing that he doesn't have to do anything extra, and just firing away is all that Verdigris can do at the moment. Perfect block for the throw. Very good stuff coming from a Radiant. Okay. So far, it's been a nice even match. Long distance prayer wave. Oh no, and you go face first into a fully charged shoulder. Not being able to get the full combo. Another chance on wake up. The crumple on the light screen. Oki sat there and looked at the charge, but we're still able to get the punish on the way down. Okay, Mew getting the blessing on the CA, fully charged, Bone Rush, and that extra damage did matter. A Radiance on set point. Alright, so far, going back to the neutral, Boomerang in, approaching so fast right after. And I just noticed the change to Quagsire. This probably is the best time to use it right now. But no, decides not to use it. Got to be able to use your supports. Anti-aired by the forward Y. Anti-air on the 8X. All the way to the wall. Fully charged Force Palm. Beautiful optimization. And attack buff. Getting blessed back to back. Oh my goodness, gotta be careful. Another anti-air. This is a no-fly zone. And you are out of the tournament officially. A Radiance. Keeping the defense on point. All right, guys, that was a good amount of sets going on. We're going to go ahead and take another quick break to get some more replays. If you can, please, exclamation point Matcherino right at the top. Actually, I spelled it wrong. Hold on. Did I actually spelled it wrong? Hold on, let me go ahead and fix this real quick. It's not this. Note to self, guys, please label what your please label your things, okay? Okay, there we go. There we go. All right. Exclamation point Matcherino, exclamation point bracket Matcherino. Again, this is the only online Pokken tournament that has official Matcherino codes. If you do, go ahead, claim your code, add more money to the pot. Right now, it's sitting at 41 buckaroonies to 75 cents. We can make that $42 even if you claim your code. We're gonna be right back after going to get some more replays. All right, be right back. You didn't see anything. Anyway. These are not the replays you're looking for. Alright guys, right back at it. I don't know who did it for the Matcherino Coles, but we now have an even 42. An even 42. I love some even numbers, okay? But you know what I love more? I love me some more Pokken Tournament GX for you guys. Let me go ahead and get these replays at the ready. We got long matches. We got long matches hopefully coming up. But right now, we are going to stay in... Oh, we are now in top 4 territory. Yes, top 4 territory. We're going to have... Winners Finals. Winners Finals. And lo and behold, through an upset as well. Winners Finals 99 Dash versus Niet. Oh my gosh. Game, please. There we go. Okay. Guys, ready for some Winners Finals. Winners Finals. And here we go. No change out characters right now. Now while we're so far into the bracket, Niet, stay in with the bird. 99 Dash, of course, gonna be the mouse. Gonna have a nice bird and mouse game. But you know what? I say bird, but that's a hawk. But we're trying to turn the prey into our own prey, okay? We're trying to get the aggression started off, but getting the first CA and the first guess. It's going to be Niet closing out the distance in the wall. Feather Dance, chip damage. Oh my gosh, this is a plus on top of plus. Okay, nice catch. And side swap. Good. And here we go, that patented being able to catch that low hitting JY CA dash. A little bit of a distance. Dive bomb for the Oki. Oh, ooh, yeah. Even though if that's a character that can fly, that DP, you're gonna have to be able to really catch some off guard. And kind of like that, the homing change to get the stage transition. Hang him up like a picture. Let me get a good look at you. Let me get a good look at you. Okay, activating burst. Both of them activating their burst. Okay. Oh, hold on, wait. That could have been... Oh, okay. Did you backdash? I think you did. Oh no, we blocked those. Oh, but not on the plus frames from the burst attack. That's going to be a trade for trade and a burst for a W. That hit, but not going to be able to transition. Hit, command grab, first one of the set. Oh, and we're going for the ground bounce conversion, the optimization station. Double ground bounce. Oh my goodness, my man has the Campbells, and as soon as I says that, drops it on the other side, being able to get a cross-up dive bomb against the wall. We still have enough PSP for this? Okay, 100 arrows. And being able to get your burst again is diabolical. But we're in the corner, and not only that, Niet has his own burst back too. And Jirachi saving his life. The dive bomb, that's not going to hit. Not only that, it's not even going to be able to reach. Oh. Oh, hold up. Wait. This double DP? No, it doesn't go for the double DP combo. 21 seconds. That's going to be all she wrote. That's going to be game 1 of Winners Finals going to Niet. going into game 2. So far, 99 Dash has been playing on point tonight, especially with how often he's able to get his approach against his opponent with the nuzzles and the grabs. But this is a character that definitely can hold down the neutral and slow down the pace. So it's gonna be up to 99 Dash to see how he tries to get around these good neutral buttons. Dive bomb, the aura, the wave, being able to crash out on the other side. Okay, frenzy plant, back off me, give me my space. 1,000 arrows, gonna get hit. Good double dash CA, grab again. Oh, and caught you flinching. That block is up, and now he has the Oki, another dash. And trust me, this starts to add up, especially with wall damage right on top of it. Oh my god, you thought you... the cross up on the other side, walk under the tech. Come through, no, CA again. Being able to hit out the Fury attack. Again, the cross under. You feel like something else is gonna happen. No, try to wait on the Umbreon. Jirachi, oh, you gotta be careful with your life. 6Y, no. No DP, being able to hit out and not getting too much damage off of it. That might go over. No, it was 6XX, not 6X, XXX. Well, 6XX. Yeah, I said that right. Okay, trying to save that Umbreon for a rainy day, I guess. Hit, delay. Ooh, that was a really good neutral jump to JY. Gonna send them to the category 5 and shoot him with the arrow of truth. Okay. Ooh, and stuck between all of the arrows set up against the wall. Ground bounce, hard knockdown. Again, another setup. Late Umbreon in case he tries to DP. Oh my gosh, and it's so scary. DP now? No, but he does it there. Plus frames. 5X is gonna go right over. The JX was able to convert on the other way. Are you dead? You are! Hold on, 99 Dash is playing on a different level right now, man. So far in these very dire situations, not even that, but being able to actually just not only hold down the aggression, but not being afraid to make choices that could actually lead to the W. Okay. Dash out, no perfect block. And being able to get past those arrows too. Nice. Umbreon here? No. So far, Niet hasn't really been utilizing the Umbreon like he could. Sometimes it actually just guarantees, like there, like he could have used the Umbreon right there, but you know what? Going with the plus frames instead. Watch out. Yep, use the Thunderbolt to get rid of it. JX Clash. That just means more meter builds for both opponents. Alright, there we go. Umbreon. Burst Wave. Hold the punish. No, that would have been immaculate if he was able to get the punish there. And you know what? That's smart stuff. Knowing that Pikachu definitely has a hard time getting a direct angle right above him. So, oh no, the acrobatics crit. We're so high in the air. Double grab. And we're going to take you into dual field phase with this ground bounce. Other side. Again. 2x. Smackdown. Plus frames. Gotta watch out. That was a little bit tricky, and you know what? Not even tricky, just straight up pressure with that Spirit Shackle charge. Hit out? No, enough. Their vulnerable frame did not get catched on the way out. Okay. Ooh, getting hit out the air. Not a hard knockdown, but you're definitely okay. We out of there. Hey, you know what they tell you about don't corner a mouse when it's scared. And Jirachi, okay, activating everything all at once. Gonna be a lot. Again, anytime he's gone under, it's just been a button. Gotta be scared. DP, yes, no. The patience. Does he get this? Oh, he does. He activated very high, so he's able to catch him in the air. But you know what? It's not going to do too much damage. It's going to be reduced off of the burst meter and off of this Jirachi, but still does a good chunk. And on the prowl, Niet going to continue. Oh, no. Oh, no. You're dead. Jump straight out, not caring about any type of pressure. And who's gonna win this game 3? We know it matters so much when you're able to get that win over your opponent in the midway through the set. All right, Jirachi. Okay, didn't believe in the plus frames. Gonna go ahead and get hit for it. And firing away these arrows, but walking straight into a Thunderbolt. And you know what? That actually, if 99 Dash saw it, that could have been a straight Electro Ball. That might be punished too. Ooh, Burst Wave, nice. But it actually left him plus. Gotta be careful again. Ooh, that's not where you want to be. And decides to punish it with a 2YY. Could have went with a little bit of a heavier punish, but you know what? Simple, clean, and especially with our burst running out, we go ahead and take it. Weigh in, oh, we're still alive. Pull in, come here, 8x, no DP, plus frames. Oh, that's so much damage. Oh, but Umbreon, there we go, utilizing it to its fullest. We will have Jirachi, but it's not going to matter too much, and we're trying not to get hit. CA this? No. Thunderbolt. And caught you walking and blocking, but not enough for Niet's liking. All right, Niet taking the game 3, but 99 Dash has been on fire tonight. That just like that name tag right there, bring it on. He's ready for the fight. Okay. This time, both players actually going a little bit slower when it came to the neutral round start. But again, another dive bomb to go ahead and take us into the next phase. There we go. Good movement, good reactions as well. Trying to keep that nice mid-range between projectile and move. Okay. Jump out, jump back in, cancel from the Thunderbolts. Or I should say from the Thunders. Thunderbolt here, yep. Nice. Oh, but getting caught by the later hit charge, plus frames. And so far, Niet has definitely disrespected the JX every single time. You gotta wonder eventually when 99 Dash is gonna go for that grab on his own plus frames. And yet trying to make sure he has burst before Pikachu does. Oh my goodness, that was so close. I saw the intent, I saw the purpose. But you know what? We were a little bit too far to get the JX. And now Niet at set point. Good CADC. Jirachi gonna activate it early. I would assume that he's gonna activate his burst early, especially with Jirachi to try to utilize it. Frenzy. Wow, that actually had enough PS, or you didn't use all of your PSP. Oh, gotta be careful. Cost up again and gonna go against the wall. Not gonna be anything there, but another CADC grab. And this Jirachi has been on our side forever. It did give a critical hit. Oh my gosh. Just outside the range of CA, the triple dash on Niet, but getting caught by the fully charged. Yeah, we're kind of looking dicey. Gonna activate our burst, safe and sound. 100 arrows, go ahead and push you full max distance. And a JX for your saving grace. Burst. Oh wait, hold on. If he actually just lets us go, and he's just gonna be the punish. Oh my goodness. But you know what? Both players using their burst. But it's going to be Jirachi on 99 dash. And if he gets this, oh, hold on. He got the burst enhanced and he's able to get the JX. Look at how much meter he's gained. And he's going to get the full bar of meter with that grab into the corner. Okay. Dive bomb, Niet not too far away from getting burst, activating his burst so that way he doesn't have to deal with the command grab. That's gonna be an enhanced throw, and all of them are gonna be enhanced like this one. Okay, the triple grab to dash up burst. This might be the kill. And 99 dash with the back-to-back throws just to clean the finish. All right, going into game 5 territory. Like I said, 99 dash has been on it. Okay, again, another dive bomb. So far Niet has been the main person actually getting these field phase starts. But because Pikachu has a low CC, it means he can somewhat try to get his burst before Niet even gets his. And here we go, back to back, being able to throw down these projectiles. But 99 dash doing a really great job. Hold up, is this the same match? Oh wait, hold on. This might be the same match, guys. Hold on. Oh, yep, that was the same match. My bad, guys. Sorry. All right, here we go. All right. I was about to say, I was like, wait, it happened the same way like last time. Alright, yep, that's indeed take 2, and this time the final game of Winners Finals is going to be put on Neo City, and then not only that, while we're here, nighttime at that. Okay. Oh, alright, being able to get hit out. That's Oki, though. Oh, tricky. Being able to get the grab off of the set play. Ooh, caught you in the air, and you know what? We're gonna go ahead, send right to a picture for you. Ground bounce on the other side. Good optimization, but drops it. Plus frames. Actually, you know what? Probably just a reset scenario. Tech? Ooh, with the 8X, which means we teched it with confidence. Okay, not gonna get command grabs in the air. Safe jump. Hang him up like a picture. Let me get a good look at you. Ooh, okay, a little bit scary. One thing that 99 Dash could do about this, if he does see the charge, since it doesn't have full tracking, he could just slightly micro walk to the left or right, and then put a Thunderbolt right in between the way. Oh my god, he just flied right in his face. Triple Electric Wing God Fist. Just trying to go into the plus frames. Now Molga, Umbreon, gonna go ahead and actually get rid of the plus frame scenario and got bonked by it. Oh no, hold on. Wait a second. Oh, dead? Dead, and that's gonna be 99 dash on set point. And not only that, he's gonna be able to get a lot of synergy from Jirachi and from the previous round, landing empty, which means we're gonna be punished from the recovery frames. Trying to jump over, but Decidueye doing such a great job covering the skies. Triple? Yep, nice. Getting the triple dash. Wants to be able to build a little bit more synergy to try to increase his lead. I like the idea. Frenzy plant. I need me and my plants for you to give me some breathing room. Dash up. Trying to keep it in the corner, but is able to get in back to center stage. Crossover. Oh, that was supposed to be a beautiful DP and the turnaround for the 8X, which means we now have to work our way in. Reset. First. Umbreon almost. JX. Alright, I think we are blocking, and we have Jirachi on deck. What are you going to do right after this? DP, too far away. We walked back too much. Alright, Jirachi, just making sure if we do lose this round, we do have enough meter to try to fight Niet into the next round. And it looks like that might be the case. Only 16 seconds left on the clock, but what's mine, yours is mine. Taking away and siphoning some of that synergy with the Umbreon. Last game, last round. Hit, dash in, JX. So quick on the draw, but you know what, Niet just a little bit faster. Okay. Fully charge. I'm about to say, no Electro Ball. It was a little bit too slow. And so far now we're starting to neutral jump, knowing that we're trying to get some plus frames from the 8X. Hang them up like a picture. Let me get a good look at you. Resetting the PSP. Niet is trying to end it. Palm double. Gotta be careful though, that shield's looking kind of red. Reset just to get it? No, we're gonna take on as much damage as possible. Never mind, that was just the kill. I didn't expect that. I very much thought that he was living. I did not think he was gonna die. I had no idea he was gonna die. All right. And looks like Niet is going to be sitting in grand finals, and now we're going to be working our way down to loser side. Next up is going to be TEC versus Radiance. And remember, guys, since we are still in loser side territory, and this is going to be loser semifinals, this is still a best 2 out of 3. Alright, so far, you guys know the deal. TEC, one of the people who has pioneered this character from the ground up, from the very beginning, going against a Radiant, some of EU's finest. Oh, and already, that's going to be something that spells the matchup just a little bit. Scissor's Hover Dash, being able to negate certain low-level projectiles while moving. And that's a great way to approach Breakson as well. Hit, DP, beautiful reaction to the CA, using armor for armor. Ooh, oh, and that one's a little bit tricky. The sword's gonna allow him to get Swords Dance again on top of the Metal Claw. Oh no, snatched up, give me your synergy and your life. This side Y again, homing. Hover Dash working so well, especially against this character. Oh, but fully charged, not gonna be able to escape this. Oh, and you tried to press a button on the fully charged CA. Here, 1, 2, and we keep that buff on. Is trying to get an enhanced throw. Firecracker show not gonna be here for this for this year. Oh, mirror light screen. Okay. Oh, no max brain boomerang. So far, Radiant's doing an amazing job being able to CA all options. Boomerang, not gonna be the crumple state, but it will pull you in, coming closer. 2x, no hit, throw. Gonna sing you a little song while I get these buffs, alright? Let's sing it 1, 2, and we keep that buff on us. Ooh, okay, sidestep, but not being able to get the full hit, the transition, activating the burst. Tried to casually stroll up in my airspace to throw me, and Radiant says no thank you. Okay, hit, staples. No throw here. You're gonna have to back up off me. I know you like the tech, but I like the tech too. Alright, Mimikyu gonna add on a lot of the pressure, being able to escape out, and is gonna hit the anti-air. Oh, come here. No punish, but you know what? We get a crit throw instead, which means we got all the Oki to our name. Okay, hit confirm, going against the wall. How's it gonna be comboed? Gonna be comboed with me getting a little bit of HP back with this bug bite and get hard knockdown. CA. Oh wait, hold on. That's not gonna reach. Okay. That scared me just a little bit. Oh, look at that already. What on? You can't hit both of those, or at least get both of those? Or is it only the first one? Oh, hold on. We're good. Oh, maximum range. TC being able to get the combo all the way from downtown. Express shipping. Alright. Already incinerating all the embers on the way in. Luckily, that doesn't build meter for Scizor, because that would spell crazy. Hit, fully charged, gets the crumple, and we got the flame charge cancels. Yes, we do. Or Radiance has those. We got the loops. Nice job keeping the space. Fire spin, wasting just a little bit of time and building meter for Radiance. But we know we can combo from a distance. Like I said, that express shipping combo coming at you first class. Ooh, it's shooting right through the swords. We're not gonna deal on your terms. Boomerang, punish. Yep, fully charged. Oh, burst. Okay, we are able to homing this. Or at least not homing, but block this. Alright, Mimikyu. Gotta be careful. Trying to keep you in a weird space. Jumping right out, though. Oh, and yeah, the CA not doing too well, especially on the later frames. Even though if it's a very good CA, it still has a vulnerable frame. And it looks like a Radiant's picking and choosing a little bit more when it comes to when he does his embers. Like right there, being able to stop at a moment's notice. No boomerang, golf swing, no 4, and a shotgun spread just to cover the sidestepping. Oh, the air-to-air was clean. And look at how much damage he got from that air to air. All right, locking you down with the Mimikyu. Yeah, far distance means that you committed to a heavy button. Oh, fast reactions, fast, but even faster choices. Irradiance being rewarded for the patience and getting the throw. Oh, okay, layered on hits, rage. No burst to combat in this, and doesn't activate the Dragon Knight on activation, but we are slowing down the pace, knowing that anything could happen at a moment's notice. And Irradiance just choosing to be patient, teching the throw, and that's going to be a waste of a burst meter coming out from TEC. And just like that, catching a 3-piece on the projectiles, and that's just going to be a clean game 2. Alright, going into game 3, we're gonna see who's gonna meet 99 Dash in winners finals. Oh, okay, beautiful 8Y. The wing is gonna go ahead and stop him from taking flight. Okay, an amazing use of that high stance. Not only does the dash is able to actually negate lower level projectiles, but even his high stance is also able to do the same. Fully charged, homing, no shotgun, just plus frames, another air to air. Oh, that might be a punish. Yes, it will be. Fire spin with the enhancement. That's why you got to make sure you don't drop your combos. Another man's trash is another man's treasure. Oh, no. Okay. Again, this is still loser semifinal, so that means whoever, that means that TAC is now on set point. Okay. Boomerang, range. Hard knockdown, crumple. Dragon Knight gonna attack on a whole bunch of chip. Doesn't want to activate the burst. Decides to take it all. Oh, but a nice jump in. That might be the kill. No. No enhancement to increase the damage. And you know what? TEC feeling like he's in a tight spot. He wants Irradiance to use his burst. But that looks like it's not going to be the case. Oh, jump, air, light armor. Decides not to do the light screen. Doesn't want to get hit out by the burst attack. And that's going to be a hit. Firecracker show. No enhancement again. But it's still a little bit of damage that he can still come through with it. Gotta be careful sitting in that mid-range. But the backdash getting caught by the side wave. Now, last game, last round. You know what? Irradiance does have, oh my goodness, immediate punish because of the forward dash. Does not want to make sure he gets the lead. Gonna chip him down as much as possible. Dragonite, yes, good stuff. On top of the other projectiles, being able to continue the onslaught. Again, more jumps out. How does this work? Okay, Mimikyu gonna hold down the neutral. But gotta be careful, especially that shotgun being at a close distance. Air to air, being able to catch it on the pull-in. Running away. Again, being able to block in a moment's notice. Trying to see if he can catch the vulnerable frame. Staples, gotta watch your toes. Not gonna be able to get the phase change like you want in Dragonite. Too far away to get grabbed. And you know what? Irradiance just used burst and almost has it again. And who knows if he'll actually even need it by the time, and he doesn't. That's just going to be tacking on chip and damage with the side wave. And that's going to be the end of TEC's run coming out at 4th. All right, guys, we now have our final 3. We now need to go ahead and get some last minute matches in. I'll be right back. Remember, Matcherino codes. Can't say it anymore. Be right back. Alright guys, sorry for the long wait. These matches take a while. And especially with the whole replay system, it just even adds on more. But we're going to continue with the fun going into our losers finals. 99 Dash versus Radiance. Come on, button. There you go. Okay. 99 Dash playing on fire. And not only that, this is going to be a run back match. And 99 Dash was actually the one that put Radiance into losers, and Radiance clawing his way back up, going into these losers finals. Let's see what's going to happen here. So far, already being very tricky with the Thunder cancels. A great way for Pikachu to have immaculate movement in dual phase, and in certain cases in the field phase. Far distance, 5X, gonna get onto the hard knockdown, the stagger. Radiance not having any of it. And going straight into the Bone Rush frame kill. And to the throw, gonna build a little bit of meter, and that's gonna be a phase shift again for Radiance. Try to jump over it. There are some cases where you can get over Pikachu's CA, but right there, not going to be the case. Gotta be careful. Nice tech, Iron Tail, hard knockdown, not too much damage. But we still gotta be careful. That shield's gonna be real red after this. Oh, catching you up high and still getting the conversion. Jirachi, oh my goodness, we already have 50% of our meter. Excuse me, we have 90% of our meter. Excuse me again, we already have 100% of our meter, and we have the round to show for it. Palm strike to the chest and a grab just for your troubles. You've been grabbing people a lot tonight, 99 Dash. It's Radiant saying it's time for a taste of your own medicine. Trying to go into the frame trap and getting double hit by both. Another throw. We're playing guessing games out here. Oh, JY from Lucario? Not the best choice, but you know what? Homing, gonna do a decent amount of damage. This rage is a lot. Radiance has to be careful. Hard knockdown, 50 HP. Chose to wake up with something, and not only that, off of his own minus frame, still goes for the throw. One thing's for sure, guys, you should not be respecting Lucario when he taps you with something. Any moment, you can just jump. You can literally just jump. He has no pressure. Oh my gosh, on the landing recovery, gonna go ahead and go straight into the CA and the wall splat. Shoulder. Bone rush, punish, no punish. Alright, rage. Jirachi on top. No, 8X on the hit, no just frame. Don't grab him. I'm about to say, oh, you tried to grab him just like I said. And that range damage is really coming through. Jirachi gonna attack it on too. You got to be careful. I'm pretty sure. Perfect block. Yep. Oh, the walk up micro throw off of the perfect block. Jump over JX. Oh, doesn't punish though. Plus frames. Oh my god, the walk up, the approach, hit. Iron Tail. JY more like. You're not dead. Jirachi on Luke. Jirachi saves lives. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Okay. Frame trap again. Unfortunate. No, one thing's for sure. You actually are able, as Pikachu, you're able to DP both. If you do see the delay, there's no time for Lucario to block, and you can just Volt Tackle. If a character doesn't have like a DP, it becomes a little bit more scarier, but guaranteed if it's Pikachu, Pikachu can punish. bit more on the backseat, building some meter. Ooh, beautiful JX coming right down, and that was going to be a low one as well. The patience. No hit confirm off of it. Dash. Again, he's been catching people with that. Dashing up right after. Charge. Oh, okay. Caught him flinching just a little bit, and he changed his CA time just to mess around with the blocks. Ooh. Caught him on trying to press a button. Keeping him in dual phase, and just to get an extra throw. Only 10 damage has been taken from, ooh, I say that now, 99 dash taking a full charge CA, and another throw attempt getting stuffed out by the TEC. Okay, burst wave. Both sides activating burst. Gonna activate Jirachi on the other side too. We are having a Mega versus Pikachu burst battle. And so far, just walking on the side. Both of these guys have enhanced movement speed at the moment. What a time to press right at the tail end of the homing. Your Jirachi matters nothing to a raw burst attack. 99 dash, putting one on the board. Both activating Jirachi? No, not yet. But Radiance knowing that that burst meter matters a lot, especially against Pikachu. Pikachu has a lot better neutral buttons than Lucario as well. Fully charged CA. Gets the leg sweep to take you into the skies and right back down. Hard knockdown for this. Oh, okay. Late, not a late throw, but kind of like a mid-range throw. Ooh, okay. Caught you pressing right after Jirachi. Call. All right. Backing up. Oh, shoulder right in front. I'm not even shoulder, just the elbow. Wall splat. Yep, close enough to the wall. Trying to get some tambourine charges to be able to get that meter. Alright, plus frames. Nice! Catching the vulnerable frame with the 3-hitter. Oh, but hard knockdown. Jump over. Okay, just escaping. And again, Lucario may have a really good 8Y, but it... Oh my, that was max distance, catching your backdash. Where do you think you're going? Hit for hit. 16 seconds, late. That's unfortunate. And that's gonna be a guess here. Half charge. 2x, not gonna reach. 8 seconds left. The DP, would you do it for $1 million? And our Radiant says, you bet your sweet Bippy I will. Ooh, okay, another sneaky throw. Force bomb, block, jumps out, wants to make sure he keeps his range, but Bone Rush gonna hit onto the CA. But, oh no, a deep hit, but not being able to get the conversion. What didn't recognize the distance. Jirachi with punish on the elbow is gonna be a decent amount of damage, especially with Jirachi enhancing it. Throw, no attempt, not gonna be there. That's gonna hit. Okay. This might actually put a Radiance in the red. It doesn't. Dash up. Yeah, he's gonna burst. Doesn't want to deal with it. Plus frames. That's a very low one. He actually could have tech, especially with the burst exhaust. Missed opportunity. And the danger zone is calling, especially with Jirachi. And that's gonna be the flurry punches. I'm going to call it a close combat for the finish. Or Radiance going up 2-0. All right. 99 dash back against the wall. Has to be able to not only get past this game, but win 2 more to even try to find a way to make it to Niet in grand finals. Again, finding a way. Oh, okay, nice. Tick throw. Great way to get it started, especially with 50% meter on your side. Plus frames. Like I said, if you jump that, you are golden. Anti-air. Oh, crit on the hit. DP doesn't go for the spacing hit. Wants to be confident in his combo. I understand. Ooh, trying to mix him up just a little bit. Oh no, that was on the nuzzle, but luckily Irradiance dropping it. Alright, sitting patiently. You're gonna get a little bit of electric bills here, but not on the cancel. Gonna command grab your attempt at armor. Wants to shift the phase, use PSP, keep you closer towards the corner. Amazing choices from 99 Dash. Punish. Oh, I think that one probably could have been a punish. It was a little bit on the other side. Meant that Lucario is a lot more minus. Okay. Watch out. Don't fight. Don't 8X again. Gotta be careful. Oh, he wanted to. Deep. Oh, deep JY. And this time he gets the hit that he wants. Hit. Okay. Gonna get the plus frames off of this. Oh no! Oh, what is happening? Back hit off of back hit. Oh, but nice 8Y. Gonna go ahead and catch the anti-air for the triple bone rush combo. And another JX thwarted. Bone rush 2 HP. Gotta be careful. I know he wants these aura spears, but they're not the best choice. Triple dash. That was nice, knowing it was gonna go behind the back. 25 seconds, and he has enough meter for the burst. Rage potential. Perfect block. Doesn't do it this time. Gonna try to catch him walking away. Got something to talk about. But he said, I ain't trying to hear you. Jumps right out. Jirachi. Both activating their Jirachi. I don't know how many hits you're going to be able to save, but not enough to save you from the Aura Spear or Radiance on set point. Getting ready to see if he can approach Niet in Grand Finals. Both of them activating their Jirachi simultaneously. And you know what? Even though they both activated Jirachi, 99 Dash is still close. Gonna definitely get his burst off of this hard knockdown. PSP reset. I like it. Whittle him down. Hit. Oh, not waiting. Decides to jump over again. Jumping right over the 6Y into the hit. And this is going to waste a lot of 99 Dash's burst meter. And that's going to be a full meter for a Radiance. Fully charged. Oh no, not being able to get the dash either. Iron Tail right over the CA. Gotta make him guess. No, Radiance knows that there's blood in the water. It's his time to shine. Trying to see if he's gonna bolt tackle and take the bait. He could have did the second hit. That might just be it. Oh no! 99 Dash taking the full brunt of the counter attack, or I should say burst attack, and that's gonna be it. 3-0, and a Radiance gonna move on to Grand Finals. Alright guys, been a long night, but you know what? I hope you guys are not tired. Gonna go into our grand finals for the night. Niet versus Radiance. And Radiance starting off with the breaks in. Once again, Niet choosing not to have playtime. It is all nothing but business here. Yeah. And immediately getting started, grand finals. Hanging in the air, gonna be blocked, but you know what? Breaksin does not have the grab range to be able to punish Decidueye at that distance. Crumple. No loops, wants to get more distance and get the enhancement that he wants. Catching you on the backdash frames. Where do you think you're going? And the double sunny day gonna keep that attack buff on us. And Jirachi, not gonna be able, yeah, you may got long limbs, but you ain't got them that long. Hit, crumple again, loops. No, firecracker show for the finish, 2Y. No, just gonna pull you back into this fully charged fire spin. Oh, Radiant's going for the hero burst. Catching the backdash, and Hero is thwarted. The villain, Radiant, shutting down the burst attempt. Ooh, okay, dive bomb. Getting rid of the tracking. Trying to see if you can take the bait. Didn't take it. Dragonite, one of the better supports for Gregson. Oh my gosh, getting right out of there, even with a fully charged fire spin and taking the damage for himself. Wall splat, hang him up like a picture. It looked nice. Frenzy plant for the finish. And Boomerang again, come here. Fully charged. And you know what? We're going to see a repeat combo? No. Set up. Command grab, hang him up like a picture. It looked nice. A bit crooked, and then a 6x for the finish. Nice optimization. Okay, the patient. The synergy nugget doesn't matter much, but you know what? Good adaptation coming out. Oh no, the crit command grab, and you're hanging real high. And that's a lot of damage coming in from field phase. Set up, not this time, you don't. Fire spin, still gonna be stuck in there. A little bit later on the frames, the single hit to confirm. It will on the other side for the cross up. Gonna go ahead and hit you with the category 5 and the arrow of truth. Pull in, get over here. Alright. 6x, no ground bounce since it wasn't on the ground, plus frames. Air to air, no, it's gonna be a Radiant who had it. Dash through? Oh, I thought that dash through was definitely coming. But right now, Niet just trying to time out the burst, which he does. Ooh, okay, throw, just to mix it up a little bit. Okay, Fire Blast. Jumping over. Oh, wow! The 6x going over the projectile, just unfair. It was what happens when you play top tier, let me tell you. Oh, and you know what? Radiant's not liking it at all. It said, all right, if you're gonna play top tier, I'm gonna have to balance the scales, you know? Not because Lucario's top tier, but simply because he just does well against the top tiers, that's for sure. Alright, but this time definitely not going projectile for projectile against this character. Backdash, nice hit, dashing to the side, not even backdashing. Wants to make sure he stays up close and personal. Ground bounce. Ooh, but a little bit of character size difference. That combo does work on Lucario, but sometimes you got to be able to time it differently. Bone Rush, but it was straight Bone Rush, so it could have been Niet's turn. Dash up, trying to check to see. Oh yeah, no combo, but look at these staggers though. Nice hit. Jumps over, no crit. But so far, just immaculate movement coming from both of these players, back and forth like a dance. But finally getting the hit is a Radiant, and not the same Jirachi support, but this time going with Mew, trying to do even extra damage for a little bit of Lady Luck on your side. And you have the wall feather dance, no? Hit, jump over. Ooh, that was a little bit scary. 10 seconds left, wants to confirm. Okay, we're good. We're not good, maybe. Burst, the double walk of grab. You're not dead, but definitely it's gonna be a timeout. I'm surprised he didn't just like look, burst, and just have plus frames. I'm surprised. Hit. Nice. Good use of a multi-hit move. Jump over. Oh, you're not gonna pay dearly, but you're gonna play in dividends now that he's got the counter hit on deck. Flying in, first class, but you know what? Your ticket has been deducted. Back to coach you go. Trying to build a little bit of synergy. 8Y, no, hitting you out. And being very tricky with his movement yet. Okay. Oh, okay. We're trying to build a little. Wait, no. That just build. Does that build synergy? It does build synergy. Jump over. Oh, okay. 8Y, punish. No punish. But Frenzy Plant just to get you a little bit more space. Okay, 100 arrows. Feather Dance. Are we going to lose the tracking? No, we're just going to simply get rid of it. Doesn't want the chip or the support down. Grab. Oh no. That's a good amount of damage on the throw. Activating burst, getting some breathing room. And Sylveon, just to combat any amount of mistakes that possibly could come on his side. Burst attack. Tried to do an 8Y from a distance, and you know what? I'm pretty sure this damage does enough just to take away the guts. And it does. Okay, final round. CA. Again, good uses of the Fury attack. A quick command grab. No wall splat, but enough to get the plus frames. Double. Oh, nice. I like it. Knowing that that third hit is coming, committing, but gotta be careful. That's a crit and an attack buff. Anything that you do is gonna be a lot of damage. Bone rushing the 6x, and look at that extra damage, extra credit even. Oh, that's gonna hurt a lot on the crit. And now you have the wall and the burst needed. He chooses to activate it. Dive bomb, wall splat, definitely the kind of hit that you want to at least get some of this meter down. Okay, trying to find a way to approach, but knows that these, oh, Thunder. That was a nice micro walk throw there. Burst, because he knows that that's going to go ahead and the timing. Goes for the, oh my goodness, the dangerous Frenzy Plant. Dash in. Jump over. Backdash on the 5Y, jumping all the way around him. Only a little bit of HP left. Catches him in the air, and that's not the kill? Activate the burst, just wants to confirm it. Mew, gonna add an attack buff. But we gotta be careful. We're just making sure we whittle you down to nothing. 1 HP and a dream! And the dream becomes reality! A last minute homing just to take it. Now we got an even game. Remember, guys, now that we're in grand finals, it is best 3 out of 5, and Irradiance has to win 2 sets to take the whole tournament since he's on loser's side. Okay. Having a little bit of a projectile war, trying to see how much chip we can get on both sides. Triple dash, trying to get the 5x1 setup. Very good for getting maximum amount of damage, but it is a commit. Hit, okay. Doesn't get too much. Hard knockdown. Frenzy Plant doesn't see the armor coming, but we are still building a certain amount of meter. Alright. Support down, not gonna allow you to have that Mew. You're gonna have to deal with this. No Lady Luck can save you right now. Ground bounce, no, command grab instead to put you against the wall again. Hit. Command grab, this time we tech the throw, and that means that we get the full combo punish. Mew, the double blessing, hold on. Yet you gotta be careful. Wait. Oh my god. He didn't recognize it. There's no way. Wait. Is that actually a punish? If that is, you are just fully dead. Say goodbye to your HP. But you have 9 HP left. I'm surprised you lived. But call it the old times, the Flagger finish. You know what? I like that. Using the CA, building meter, trying to get it before Lucario. DP? No, Force Palm, trying to eat out the armor. Okay. So, oh, that's gonna hurt. 8Y. Probably would have been better to do 5Y to Force Palm. Would have did a lot more damage. Cross up. Yep. No, doesn't recognize it, but does get the hit off of the CA. Oh, catching the backdash with the 5X. Drops the combo. DP? No, once again. But you know what? If I was a Radiance, I would definitely choose. Yep, there we go. Now it's going to reset the PSP and an attack buff, which means you die to a throw. Oh, but that's even better. 5X? No, DP for the finish. And that's going to put a Radiance in the lead 2-1. And Irradiance is definitely working for his win. Looking very close to a Grand Finals reset. But you know what? Niet has been here before. He knows what it's like to be on the edge. And if anybody can do it, it would be him. Okay. And again, so far, he's been so good. Anti-air, triple bone rush combo. Wait, 5Y fully charged? No, that doesn't work. But gets a crit throw on the Frenzy Plant. Tried to back him off. And you know what? It just increases the lead for Irradiance. Gotta mind your step. Watch out. Flying through. Oh, this time doesn't actually catch the vulnerable frame. And another blessing from you. Immediate E-speed. Doesn't want to take any type of pressure. Another one just for the finish. And now Irradiance is on reset point. Niet, look at Decidueye just disgusted like, I can't believe I'm letting this happen. Bone Rush hitting through the Spirit Shackle. Both of those moves are moves that get past certain level projectiles. That was scary. Hold on. We're right in front of your face. Nice hit. Block. Hard knockdown. Ooh, okay. The sweep. Let me get a good look at you. Let me get a good look at you. Your picture wasn't high enough. I want it on my mural. And Irradiance not wanting to deal with the pressure. Mew, another attack buff blessing. So far, he's gotten every one of those every single time, whether it be crit or attack buff. This time, I think we're max range. Oh, no, we're not max range. Luckily, Irradiance blocking it. JY, nice hit. No Bone Rush for the combo. Good tech from Niet. Burst. Backdash. Oh! The air-to-air? Oh, no. Okay. Trying to get a crumple on the CA. Crit. Trying to see if he can make this comeback. But I don't know. Irradiance is looking solid. 18 seconds left. Crossover. The command grab and the tech. And that's going to be Irradiance on reset on the Grand Finals. And now we're going to have another set right after this. All right, we're gonna go ahead and take some time to get Grand Finals reset. We'll be right back. Hope you weren't gone for too long. I said I was going to go ahead and get these matches for you, and they're already set up. Now this time, finally, going to the final matches of the night. Radiance being able to reset the bracket. Now we got another set on our hands, the last one of the night. Now both of you guys sitting in loser side. We're gonna have once again a Radiance versus Niet. Diving in this time, Niet coming in with the aura and the Eevee at the ready with the whimsical cheer. Oh my god, triple, double, even quadruple just coming from both sides. CA dance. Okay, force palm on block. Trying to catch him waking up with something. Long limb Decidueye being able to grab you from so far away. Ooh, okay, but straighten up grab, trying to get synergy as soon as possible. And there it is, fully charged, just in case. 8Y, 6Y. Oh, that's gonna hurt. And being the full charge hit. Eevee, this time finally not getting Lady Luck on his side, but he doesn't need it. Confirms the kill with the 5Y. Bone Rush? Nice. Being able to get rid of the Spirit Shackle with the Bone Rush and being able to Bone Rush slam right after. 8Y? Oh, that's because he has an attack buff. So now we're going to get the triple Bone Rush optimization plus Wall Splat doing so much damage. Punish? Yeah, you can't be doing that, my friend. Gonna go ahead, send you over to the category 5 and hit you with the arrow of truth. Along with that, gonna lock down your support as well. Oh, no Bone Rush on the other side? Okay. Dash through. Nice backdash. Eevee. No kill. I think too high on the scaling. I think it could have been a simpler combo for the kill. Walk up throw, lock off the Mew, doesn't want to let you have any type of blessing. Or sorry, no, that's a different type of what blessing. But you know what? Doesn't matter either way. A Radiance game 1. Now taking the lead between these two. Okay. Oh, you know what? Yeah, they're definitely trying to get this done, especially with both of these players being from the EU. They're definitely playing their hearts out late at night. It's... Ooh, okay, 5x1 being thwarted by the Frenzy Plant. Far distance, just getting the approach, just in case. Other side does get the hit on the DP. And another Frenzy Plant. So far, 2 for 2. Oh, right when you try to walk and block, getting your dome piece crushed in by the heel. And so far, again, Radiance just catching her, Niet anytime. Hold on, was that a punish or did he try to press a button while that was still active? Okay, Eevee. Hit. Oh, that might actually be a punish. Ooh, staying right outside the range. Oh, okay, another 8Y. So far, Radiance keeping track of the skies. Fully charged Aura Spear. Well, not fully charged, but side, I would say not sidestepping, but side flying the dive bomb. Oh, yeah, you tried to kick me in my face. Well, I'm gonna punch you in your chin. Flying in, first class, Niet. But you know what? Ooh, late Bone Rush, not going to be able to convert. Okay, surprisingly, that one not being able to actually get the punish, but that time just getting a clash. Eight wide, trying to combat some of these flying moves. So far, they've been working, but not all of them are hitting their mark. Okay. Finding a way through, going past. Again, another 8 wide, trying to find a way to combat in this, but this time, seeing that he's fishing for it too much, decides to go low and attack the feet instead. Ooh, first class looking like it's too much for you. Decides to get punished. And activating the Mega Form. Both sides activating their bursts. EV. Mew. Double blessing. Hold on. Wait, was that a punish on the Mew? It might have been. And I think with the extra attack damage, this might just be a finish. And it is. Being able to whiff punish from so far away. Oh, max distance CA. Okay, dive bomb. No dive bomb. Very tippity top of the DP. Mew's blessing. Gonna get a crit throw. Yep, I saw it coming too, and so did Niet. Gonna go ahead, take you across the wall. Put you right against there too. Ground bounce. Ooh, didn't get it. Drop the combo. Crit. Thanks to Mew. Okay. And yet trying to build some meter. Good footsies, being just outside the range of the Bone Rush for the grab punish. Fully charged, and Radiant saw it too late. Doesn't want to take any type of extra tip. And activating the burst again. And we're enraged. The blessing, only a crit. That means an 8x can be very dangerous. There it is. Oh! Oh! Crit DP all the way from the top rope. Activating burst. Perfect block. Bone Rush gonna hit in, but that doesn't want to take his turn. Burst attack, gonna get plus frames right after this. Hit! Oh! And the hit confirm off of the anti-air, and it was super late. Oh my god, the legs. The legs reaching the heavens. Okay, going into game 3, and you know what we say about this. It matters so much of who's gonna get that game up. So far, Radiance has been pressing on all the way from loser's side, but yet looks like he's starting to get Radiance's number. Dash through again. That's unsafe. Well, not really unsafe, but on stage transition. It's not Lucario's turn. Oh, okay. 8x trying to commit, thinking that the throw was going to happen. Tried to tech. And you weren't able to ghost dash out in time. Frenzy plant this time. CA dash to 5x. Wants to get the maximum amount of damage. Doesn't want to take it a small step. Mew. Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait a second. Did we just both switch? Did they both just switch their supports? Now Niet going for the Mew and Radiance going for the Jirachi? Plus frames. Jump over. Good and nice. CA for the finish. DP. DP1 just to make sure we get lower scaling. I like it. Bone rush through the Spirit Shackle. Smart stuff. CA crit, which means that Niet starts to get the combo. Oh, TEC. Yeah, he was already moving, so it didn't even matter. You know what? These cancels surprisingly working. Escaping right out the corner, a deep JY, but doesn't get any type of combo. Oh no. 5x punish on the DP. You're not gonna get away with that. And another beautiful backdash coming from a Radiance. A Mew all the way outside, getting a blessing just like a Radiance would, but the JY. Okay, a Radiance back again with a 2-1 lead. Alright, Radiance, if you're able to do this, it will be your first ever Heaven's Arena first place trophy. Well, I said first place trophy. Eventually I'll have trophies, right guys? I'll have trophies eventually. Oh, okay. Late hit coming from the Spirit Shackles. Set it. Oh no. How did this happen? Wall splat? Yeah. Nice good third of your life gone. And covering a lot of space. A Radiance first class pass. Gonna go ahead and go with that forward Y. And look at them just inching back, trying to make sure we're just outside. In terms of range, Lucario's CA is actually a lot bigger, but you know what? There's plenty of multi-hit properties on Decidueye's CA. Other hit, punish, just frame as well, and takes the time just to build a little bit of meter. Okay, CA. Oh, that's a little bit of damage there. Jirachi gonna go ahead and allow it to be burst. Doesn't want to take it. A lot. Enhanced Smackdown means it happens everywhere in front of Decidueye once he does shoot down the Magnemites. Punish. Oh, okay, a little bit too far. The DP did not work. Got stuffed, but not Radiance. Niet's over it. And hold on. Okay, I like it. Not only that, getting... You're not dead. Oh, you might just be dead. And you are. A Radiance now on tournament point. Jirachi again, already a quarter of the way there, but you know what? My man works with JetBlue with that first class pass forward Y. And 8Y on the 8X. Yo, my man is just ready. Ground bounce. Wall splat, and that's going to be taking a third away. Okay, hit corner shot. Multi-hit, but getting stuffed out. Umbreon. Oh, you know what? I think I would have liked Umbreon instead, but you know what? Use your burst meter. Maybe you can get it back right after using it, but you're using it to confirm the kill. Hit. Straight into the air. Command grab. How do you optimize this, Niet? Going into the 100 arrows and taking the kill. He knows his stuff. Yo, my man is getting all the airline points with this 4Y. Ooh, the walk back. JX getting right over. Gotta be careful. That 6X is a lot bigger. Going for the 5Y punish. Reset? No. Hard knockdown. Guess. And the three hitter quitter. Frenzy plant, the commitment on that. Plus frames. No dice. It out the air. Crossing you up so hard. Trying to gain even further space. Look at this. Oh no. But not the combo you want to see. That's gonna give me a definite chance. So close. Umbreon, that's going to be a good distance away. Taking away your synergy. What's yours is mine. And now I have burst. Jirachi, you may have activated it, but you're going to be very far away from getting it. Anti-air. No, go to jump in. Did you get caught? You do. Hold on. I think he was sitting in the white range, so no scaling. Raw burst attack, category 5, and this might be the kill. No, it's not. Not enough damage. And now, gonna be sitting in red range with 16 seconds left on the clock. Jump over. My God, he's hanging in his face, and the dive bomb goes through. Oh my goodness, how? How? Sat in fly stance right in front of his face. He's just flying there. Menacingly. Hold on, someone needs to make a meme. Just like Decidueye just flying right in front of you. Just like, what are you gonna do about this? All right, going to a game 5 scenario. Umbreon and Synergy on deck. If anybody's getting blessed right now, it's definitely Niet. And this time, the Umbreon pick, just making sure that he keeps away Lucario away from getting burst. Hold on, are you going to go into an Umbreon combo here? Umbreon? No. Tried to get the reset combo for Dive Bomb. It's okay. All right. Ooh, okay, that was a little bit scary. Could have knocked away, or at least could have been crumbled, but another, using all the spirit points possible. Command grab, nice reaction from a Radiance. Not taking command, hasn't been taking command grabs for a while. Okay, perfect block, but not being able to get the Fury attack punished, but there it is. Okay, 30 seconds. Catching the backdash. No. Punish. Nice. Probably could have got a fully charged 6x, but I'm not sure on the timing. You said, you know what? You're going to walk in my airspace. I'm going to just go ahead and take this throw. Trying to build a synergy as much as possible. And there we go. Rage. Lucario is something you never want to see. 15 seconds left. Yeah, you're going to activate your own burst for sure. Hanging in the air. Was that a DP? Catching him on the other side, knowing that he was gonna do the cross cut and getting a super in the air for the finish. Niet now taking the lead with tournament point. Look at that, frozen in the middle, but this time gets the burst, the CA. Just regular guesses, wants to build meter as soon as possible. That's exactly what he's doing. Yep, throw, and then one activation on Jirachi. Like I told you, you can jump over that, and Niet is definitely wise to it. Okay, Jirachi, like I said, and want to make sure he tries to take this game or the lead. I'm surprised he would even, not how you want to punish, but no OS from Niet. And the clash in the air, but you know what? That's going to deal a lot of damage. Yeah, look at that. Homing damage for sure. And believing in the homing, or I should say believing in the 6x. Oh my gosh. How high can you hang a picture? And Niet saying not high enough. And wants to... Wait, no, rage damage isn't going to make this a kill. But you know what? Niet is pretty much close. Probably going to be at maybe 10 to 20 HP. I did say 10 to 20. And you know what? Niet is so close. Umbreon on deck just in case he needs a DP. And that was a dirty little setup. The command grab being just in range of the Spirit Shackle trap. And that's going to be Niet taking Heaven's Arena 16 with the not a reverse 3-0. It was back and forth, but man, these games were nasty. Wow. That was scary. That was a nasty little trick. But you know what, Niet, congrats for second for first place here, going on his 2, count 'em, 2. But you know what is, I'm really enjoying the fact that, you know, the number of people who've won Heaven Arena, Vanny winning 3, Neon Black winning I think also 3, and now Niet now winning 2. Let's see who's gonna win more. Thank you guys for watching Heaven's Arena 16. Stay tuned for Heaven's Arena 17. Frosty Faustings, I will be running that coming up in January. I appreciate you guys for watching. Have a good night, and most importantly, long live Pokken. See you guys next time.